Scientists around the world are racing to find a vaccine for COVID-19, including a Coloradan who says they are working at unprecedented speed because they know the world is waiting. Here's Anusha Roy.
I walk to work, but it's weird because nobody's out, and it almost just feels like I'm breaking the rules.
It's a real testament to how important Anna Blakeney's work is.
Our first clinical trial is set to start in June.
She's working on a vaccine for COVID-19, and unusual circumstances call for an unusually aggressive timeline.
How long would you usually spend before you get to the stage that you are at now?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, some of the vaccines that we've been working on for 3.5 years already.
But this time with COVID-19, a little more than 3 months in, they're already doing preclinical tests. The goal is to start clinical trials in June and enroll as many as 2.5 million people by October.
Testing the vaccine, but then also if we see that it works in the earlier phases, also being able to really affect the population and start to generate this herd immunity before the vaccine is just available for anybody to get.
One of the challenging things with the vaccine is that you're going to give it to a large population. So even very small safety signals can end up affecting a large number of patients.
SARS and MERS in the past, the outbreak hasn't really gone on for long enough for the vaccine to really be needed. But kind of as time passes and we're seeing that, it's not really going away.
Her work is out of a lab in London, but she's making a lot of Skype calls to Colorado.
I was born in Centennial and brought up there.
She graduated from Arapahoe High School, went to CU Boulder, and is realizing, along with the rest of the world, her home state is waiting on her work.
So there are scientists around the world working on this, and Blakeney said that that's actually a really good thing because they're looking at manufacturing billions of vaccines, and no one group is going to be able to do that. Of course, Kyle, U.S. researchers are working on this, but the reality is that a vaccine is not going to be widely available until probably next year.
I imagine, Anusha, they might be able to find a shortcut or at least an idea if they could kind of alter an existing vaccine.
Yeah, actually what they've been looking at right now is the TB vaccine. So these are obviously two very different diseases, but researchers started realizing that it could help boost immunity when it comes to COVID-19. So that is an existing vaccine that they're trying to see. It's an unconventional way, but to see if it could help with this pandemic.
That certainly would be encouraging. All right. Good to see you. Anusha Roy reporting live from the Brick House.